guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have the Clucks of Joy box. I believe this one is for April. Do you want to know what's in my box? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys. So again, I believe this is the April 2024 Clucks of Joy box that just arrived. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what's in here. I'm not sure. I've had some changes since the last video. I'm not ready to talk about it because I'm going to start crying because I don't have Ginger here anymore because I had to rehome her. It's a decision that I had to make. And see, I still get so upset, so I don't want to talk about it this time. So I only have 2 adults and now I have 4 babies. 2 of them, well, they're not babies. I bought them thinking they were 8 to 10 weeks old, and I've had them for 2.5 weeks, and I posted in a group trying to find out what's going on with the 2 little ones that are not like progressing, and they're telling me that they look like they're only like 3 weeks old. So I have no clue how old they are. I don't know what's going on. 2 of them are definitely not doing well, so I had to separate them from the other 2. I'm trying to wean them back to health. I don't know what's going on. So my chicken situation right now is just so stressful. My 2 big ones are still impacted. I almost lost Luna once. It's just getting really, really frustrating. So I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to show you guys what's in it, but I'm probably not going to have the girls eat any of it. Hold on. Okay, so what I was trying to say is I'm going to unbox this, show you what's in it, but I'm probably not going to have them eating any of it right now. I'm probably going to have to cancel this box. I know they just renewed my subscription, I think the last box or the box before that. And I think it was for 6 months and I do it every other month. So I don't know when my last box is going to be here, but I'm probably going to have a lot of stuff piling up because Luna still has her impacted crop. She's been impacted since January. Carmela keeps going back and forth between a sour crop and impacted crop. And this morning, however, I didn't feel anything, thankfully, today. But like 2 weeks ago, I felt that and she was back to an impaction the very next day. So I don't want to give them any extra treats. I'm trying to cut back on all of that. I'm trying to like do a lot of different things. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to just show you what's inside of this box and then we will go from there. I might try to give them maybe 1 or 2 just so they can have something to snack on, but for the most part, probably not. What is this thing here? I think this is for the human, I would think, but what is it? Human Goodie flower-shaped egg cutter. It's not a flower. So is this? I am so confused. Okay, hold on. Human Goodie flower-shaped egg cutter. This easy to use, easy to clean kitchen tool will elevate your eggs to a new level of sophistication. It's called a flower-shaped egg cutter. I don't see a flower. I don't see no flowers. I see a squiggle and I see an up, down, up, down. I don't know how in the world this is supposed to be a flower, but how is this an egg cutter? I'm really confused with these, but that's not a flower. Do you see something I don't see? I don't see no flower. And then a happy face at the end. So I don't know how this is an egg cutter. I'm confused. I have no clue how this is used. Sorry. I don't have to know everything. And this one I definitely don't know. Okay, so mystery solved. After doing a little digging on Google, I found a listing that actually sells this set. And this is how it shows to do it. You can use it sideways or laying here on the counter by rolling it across, and it would create that effect as cutting it open basically. So it will look cute like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and go with all of the bags that are in here. This one here says brewer's yeast with organic oregano and garlic for chickens, ducks, and other poultry. Gut support, reduces odors, provides extra vitamins, vitamin B support. So I took a little bit and added it on top of their treats and gave it to them. I even added a little bit to the new baby so they can get a little bit as well. Yeah. Luna hasn't had treats in so long, so I feel like I'll spoil her today. Yeah? And then we'll give some to these little ones. I'm gonna mix up the babies some food, the two smaller of my girls. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of this to it to give them a little bit of this on top of their food, but I'm gonna mash it up and give it to them. So let me show you. So they're getting some of their little vitamins in with their food. I never thought raising a bird would be so difficult and like trying and just so much to learn and so much to buy and have, and oh my goodness gracious. So this is an herbal oyster shell, unique blend of calcium-rich oyster shells and organic herbs. So it is the oyster shell like they get all the time, but then there's all these other yummy goodness of all these herbs to go in there as well. This healthy mix of oyster shells, organic basil, rose, and oregano will give your chickens a ton of calcium, and they'll get all the benefits of the herbs. So over here, I do have one thing for them to have oyster shell. It also comes out of here, just this pipe doesn't come out as fast. So I have two different options here for them. There's other options over there, but for now, I'm going to dump that back into this pipe, and then I'm gonna add this one to that bowl for them. And let's go ahead and fill it up. That smells absolutely amazing as well. Come here, girls. Chuck, 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 chuck. Come here. Come, come. Come on, baby. Here comes Mrs. Does your crop hang low? Does it waddle to the floor? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Look at that thing though. Jeez. Luna, we need to do something soon, baby. That's horrible. I know. I feel so bad for you. That's oyster shells. You like that? Ooh, hey, be nice. Yeah, you be nice. It's okay, Carm Carm. You meanie. Her back feathers are growing back though, like beautifully. After she plucked her own. But not her. Yeah, I know. So that's amazing. They love their oyster shell, so that's great. This one here says Omega Burst non-GMO treat for great yolks. Spoiled hens. Add 1 tablespoon per 5 chicks over 16 weeks of age. So yeah, my little ones could not get this for sure. So here are 2 out of the 4 new babies and actually a new update. My friend got some new olive eggers, and that's one breed that I've absolutely wanted for a while. So she's actually gonna raise it until it's fully feathered, and then I'm gonna bring it home. So I will have another one coming at some point. But here are these 2. I just wanted to show you the 2 here. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give these 2 bigger ones this Omega Burst. I'm gonna put a little bit on the ground as a treat for them. Hi, Luna Lou. She's still impacted. And she's still eating Carmela's feathers because, hey, don't even. Carmela has a bare spot, but you can't really see it with how her tail is. But let me go ahead and open this bag and sprinkle it over here. Oop. They love the black soldier fly larvae, so I know, oh, poor Luna. I really, really wish she can pass this. It's been several months. Like, I feel so bad for her. But I've tried literally everything. So we're still working every single day trying to get it fixed. Last time, it took 7 months. I hope it doesn't take that long this time, but, oh. Carmela's back is bare right there because of you. So the Omega Burst on the paper in here says made with flax, black oil, sunflower seeds, fish meal, and black soldier fly grubs. Your hens will cluck for joy and they'll love how healthy their eggs and feathers are. It's still that small font on that. I need to get my eyes tested. My man and I were somewhere the other day and he was reading something. And I was like looking around the room like, where are you reading that from? And what he told me, I couldn't read it. And normally I have like the best vision. I've always been told I had 20/20 vision. Like I've always had great vision. I've never had any problems with my eyesight. But now I think since I'm in getting to my mid 40s, I think things are changing because I could not read that sign. And I'm like, wait a minute. And he has glasses. I don't. So I think I might need to have my eyes checked now because I could not read that for the life of me. I could not. This one says Cluckaroo, texture treat for all classes of poultry. Directions: feed as a treat by scattering on the ground, mixing with daily feed or other poultry feed. This one here, I'm not going to use. Whoo, no way. Look at all of that dried cracked corn. I always tell you, my girls say, you give me that corn and I don't care. Like they do not eat this dried corn. That's the only thing that's pretty much left in the sand in the run is corn. That's all you see is corn. If there's a little bit of corn in a treat and I put it on their treat table, the only thing left is the corn. They don't eat it. So whenever it has like a whole lot like this, I don't even want to pick that up in my run. I'm not even going to do it. So I will pass this down to my friend or my man's sister that both have chickens, and theirs will eat it up. They are not as picky as mine. So anything like this, I'm not even going to even waste my time because I know I'm just going to be trying to pick up all those cracked corns later, and no thank you. So I will donate that to another chicken mom. This is the best eggs ever. I really, really love this. I buy it in a big ass bag. Like I think I pay $68 or something like that for the bag that I get. I get a big bag because I use it all the time. I don't only just use it inside of the nesting boxes. I almost said nesting herbs. That's what this is. Inside the nesting boxes. And then I sprinkle some in front too, because while they're sitting in the nesting boxes, they like to pick at whatever's in front of them. So I always put that there too. And then I put this in the run. Everywhere where they normally dust bathe, I sprinkle this around. Not only does it smell phenomenal and the whole entire area will smell good, but they like to pick at it, they eat through it. All those herbs and everything is good for them. So I absolutely love this. Again, I buy it in that big ass bag. So I do actually need to put some more in their nesting box. So that's great. I'll just use that little one and show you guys at least that. This one I'm going to use from this box so you can see. But oh my gosh, it smells amazing. So after I put down First Saturday Lime and the ash in the spots that they dust bathe, I go through and just add some of this in their actual dust bathe area, which they don't normally really use for dust bathing. They go over here a little. Over here is where they go to the bathroom, so I like to smell better. Hot girls. And over here, they love to dig in this area here. Now I will go ahead and put it inside of their nesting box. So inside of the nesting box, I go down in front here and then inside of both boxes. And there's that. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. And then when they pick and dust bathe and do what they do, they get all those nutrients and all the benefits. And see how good those nesting herbs look. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna actually take a handful and sprinkle inside of their area. Why not? That one is so mean to me though. Go ahead and move. I really want to get that over there. Thank you. So I just went ahead and just dusted it on the ground. See? They're pecking at the rose petals right now. Cheep, cheep. They're just so cute. And then this is Premium Egg Maker, a vitamin supplement to support egg production. I think I still have this one. We got it a few months ago, and I mean, I only have had 3 at the time, but even though I would sprinkle a little bit on top of their treats, and it still lasts me a long time with only having a couple of chickens. So I think I already have this one opened from the last time that I'm still using, so I'll leave this one sealed until I go through that one to open this one. But this one here says, our premium egg maker is a mix of vitamins and minerals to support and promote egg laying. Just add to your flock's feed. Again, I always just take a little bit and sprinkle it on top of the treats. They're just not getting treats right now because of their crop issues. I don't know. Luna, the last time she had a crop issue, it lasted 7 months, like without a break, 7 months. This time she's been doing this since January. And a few days ago, she, when I went to pick her up, her crop was so full and heavy that she leaned forward as I went to pick her up, and she aspirated her crop issue, like stuff of her crop, into, I guess, her airway. So she sounded like a percolator. She could not like really breathe for like, I think that lasted 4.5 or 5 days straight without a break. Like I did not hear her not gurgling all night long. She's standing up. I would even go in there in the middle of the night. I would go in there before I went to bed. If I woke up in the middle of the night, I would go back out there again, trying to massage her crop to try to get this to like help her. And for like 5 days, she literally could not really even breathe. And then I went to give her some Monistat because of her sour crop. I didn't want to do anything while she was, I'm going to just call it percolating, like her, that sound, gargling, like she couldn't breathe, really, like she had trouble breathing. So after several days, I'm like, I need to try to do something to help your crop. So I picked her up, massaged her crop. I gave her Monistat, and I still heard her percolating. I set her back down, did whatever, and then a couple hours later I came back to give her a little bit more. And when I picked her up, I was like putting her neck and her face to my ear, and I'm like looking at her, I'm like, are you better? Are you better? Because like it was a huge stressful, like literally I think it was 5 days straight. I was so stressed out, thinking that she was gonna die, and like I was holding her to my ear, and I was listening, I couldn't hear anything. And then I gave her some Monistat, and then I sat her down, and she was like not making that sound. So now it's been, I think, 2 days, and she's not percolating anymore, thankfully. So I don't know. I saw there was some feathers in her poop the other day, so maybe things are going to start trying to pass. I don't know. Like, I'm just so stressed out. I don't know how to get her to stop eating other feathers. I've gone in like forums and I've asked other people, and they just keep saying it's mites or it's a protein deficiency. It's this, it's that. And I've done everything, like everything that I can think of to give them more protein, to give them extra things to do all this stuff, and nothing helped. And then when Luna got her impacted crop, at one point I put her in a cage, because if she keeps eating, she's just adding to it and it needs to drain. So I put her in a cage on her own. She was in that cage for some time. And while she was in the cage, she ended up eating her own feathers. She plucked her own back bare. And I know it wasn't the other ones because they couldn't get to her. She was literally trying to get to the girls through the cage. Carmela would be standing there, like, next to her, just standing there. And Luna's reaching her head through the bars of the cage, pulling her feathers out while she's in the cage. So I had to pull the cage out, wrap it with hardware cloth, so she can't get her head out of the cage to pull the feathers. And then since she wasn't getting nobody else's feathers, apparently she must have just thought to eat her own, because then her whole entire back was bare. Now it's starting to grow back. I did pull her out when I got the babies and put the babies in the cage and left her out with Carmela, because that's the day I took Ginger and rehomed her. So I didn't want Carmela to be, sad just being the only one out. So I went ahead and allowed Luna to come out of the cage. Plus she was in there for weeks. And she's now not eating her own, but she's back eating Carmela's again. So Carmela's back that was growing in beautifully while she was in the cage is now back to a bare back. So I don't know what else to do unless I have to rehome Luna because she won't get out of this bad habit. I don't know what else to do. That's going to be my last resort, but I'm trying everything to get her to snap out of this because once the babies are ready to integrate, I don't want her to start eating all of their feathers too and then getting them in the habit because Ginger started eating the feathers too. So it's just a vicious cycle and it's just a bad habit, I believe, and they're not stopping. So I'm at a huge loss. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. So now after all that long story, sorry, I mean, this is my chicken video, so I do update you with my chickens. It's just not a very good update this time because I really don't know what's all going on. I really don't know what's going on. I'm just trying my best and I'm hoping for the best. And so we're just going to have to see. So that is everything for the April box. They have the premium egg maker, the Omega Burst, the best eggs ever. This one for sure is going to a new home because I won't put that one in my run for them. I have the herbal oyster shell, which they are going to love. And then this right here, which I can put for the babies and for the big girls. And then this flower egg cutter. All right, you guys, so that is now everything for the April 2024 box. I believe it's April. Does it say in here? I think it's April. It says, it doesn't say what's inside your box. Our theme this month is total egg clips. Oh, because I guess the eclipse was in a while back. Enjoy this month's box. So it doesn't say, I'm going to assume this is April's box. I think this is April's box. What's the last one I did? So I went from November to January to now April. Yeah, I'm a little confused. I'm gonna have to find out what's going on. So just a little update. I did email the company. They let me know this was April's box. My subscription, I guess, renewed later than it was supposed to, or it wasn't put back sooner like it was supposed to. Either way, I'm now on this new schedule of every other month, and this is my second. I asked how many boxes I had left. They said 1. It's a 6-month subscription, so I actually should have 4 left. So not quite sure what's going on, but I should have at least the rest of this year with this box being every other month with my 6-month subscription. That is everything. If you would like some pricing on this particular company, I will let you know right about now. You can use my code SheCrafty10 to save 10% off your first purchase if you are interested. So for the Clucks of Joy box, like this one here that I purchased, this one's $49.99 per box, and you will receive up to 7 different mystery Pampered Chicken Mama products. And then if you want to do the treat of the month club, they have a different option as well, where it's like 1 treat every month. You can do a 4-pound bag for $26.99 or an 8-pound bag for $49.99. And both of them you can select if you want it monthly or bi-monthly. And I really like that, especially for my situation. I don't have a huge flock, so I don't need a box every single month. That was becoming too much treats for me and my girls. So I like that I went to every other month. I kind of wish I can go like seasonal and go every 3 months, especially until my girls, my little ones get bigger and older, so they'll have more. But that is everything for this particular box. I will have them all linked down below. Again, you can use that code SheCrafty10 to save 10% off if you're interested. With this one, they also do sell all of their products individually as well. Again, I do purchase the nesting herbs. There's things that I actually purchase in bigger quantities or small. You can do whatever, but they do have other options. I even get my dog shampoo there. They have them for like rabbits and dogs and chickens. So you can check out their site. I will have everything linked down below if you would like to check them out. If you'd like to see other companies, discount codes, learn more about me or my animals, you can visit my website at any given time, which is SheCrafty.com, and I have everything there for you guys. So that is everything that I have for this particular video. Again, comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew, out.